Okay, y'all. Do not kill me. I know it's been a very, very, very long time since I made a video, but it's okay because we're back. Had to take a moment. But let's get into this video. Hey, y'all. So, starting out this video right now because I'm trying to return these items that I bought online, and they just weren't giving what it was supposed to give. So I have to return 2 items to the post office, so I'm trying to get those return items together and then start the rest of my day. I did I completely forgot to film like what I made for breakfast. It's not really much. It was like some scrambled eggs, and I had one of those like Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. So nothing too much. I normally don't starve myself like this, but I really need to go grocery shopping, and I'm just trying to use stuff that I have in my fridge and my pantry before it goes bad. So that will do for now, and I don't feel like getting out of bed to just go straight to grocery shopping. But I will get into why I've been on a hiatus for a while, because not too much going on, but it's a lot where I couldn't put my focus all into making videos and just staying on top of stuff. I still have like all of my ideas and stuff written down for different content that I want to film. I just had to take a breather because I was putting too much on myself at the same time. And I don't know if anybody else is like this, but when I have too much on my plate, I get very, very, very overwhelmed to a point that it takes a shot at my mental health. So I just needed to take a breather and focus on one thing at a time. So I will definitely get into that and explain why. All good things. But I just needed to take a step back before I get into it, because it's way more into just filming and editing, because I definitely don't want to half-ass the content that I'm giving to you guys. I really want to make it to my liking. Not as like a perfectionist, because I'm just starting off. It's not going to be perfect like all the big influencers that are on YouTube that can literally film anything and they get millions of views. Not like that, but I definitely want to make it where it's entertaining to myself and also entertaining to you guys. So for today, other than returning my Shein items, I did want to pretty much like organize this apartment, because I ain't gonna lie, it's a mess. I know me and my husband, we're gonna try and declutter our closet on Sunday because I work tomorrow. So, and we need to get rid of stuff that we just don't wear anymore. Stuff that's just taking up space, and I'm a little nervous to show y'all what it looks like on camera, but you gotta see like from the beginning to the end. Hopefully we finish it all in one day, so we don't look crazy just showing you a dirty closet and then the end result is it's still a dirty closet. And then I also I have to make a trip to Target, because I always have to make a trip to Target. It's always a good day to make a trip to Target. Because I really need to get some TREATS. I can't say the full word because my dog is sitting right there. She has none, and we have this routine. Anytime I come home from work, I have to give her one, or else she be like tapping her little paws. She gets really bossy, like really bossy. If any of y'all have like a dog, especially a female dog, oh my God, they are so bossy. I had a male dog before, but he was not this damn bossy. Like, oh my God, I can't. So got to do that, and also pick up other things from Target that are on my list. I'm going to try my hardest not to go off track and buy other things, but it's just something about Target. You just go in there and you're like, oh, I do need that. So I need to do that, and the rest of the day will just be trying to organize and do a little bit of cleaning around here, only because since I work tomorrow, I won't be able to get a lot done when I'm at work, because 12-hour shifts, like, get up super early, come home super late. Like, it is what it is at that point. So yeah, and as you can see, I got my hair freshly done. So the person that does my hair, her name is Dazzled by Danny. She's on Instagram. I'll put her name in the description box or down below in this video. And I'm also wearing, for her other business, this top. It says, Black women are the blueprint. And that is on the Instagram. It's called Happy Hour Report, LLC. And she has a bunch of different merch on there that has the same quote on it. So it's not just a bodysuit. So it's like, I believe, makeup bags, rompers, hoodies. I believe she also has sweatpants, but I have to double check. But yeah, definitely go and check her out. And if you want to get your hair braided, check her out for that too. All right, y'all. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma. So I'm trying to return these 2 items. One of them are these shoes. They're cute. They just were big for some reason. And I always wear 7.5, and these 7.5 were huge. And then also this top I got from Shein. So when I print the return label, they were saying if it's multiple things, make sure they're in the same box, everything else like that. Unfortunately, I do not have a box that is small enough to fit those 2 items in. I have empty boxes, they're just huge. And I just feel like it would be way too much to put them in that big of a box. I do have these bubble wrappers, like mailers, bubble mailers, but the shoes won't fit in there. And I can't put them in separate packages because I only have 1 return label. So, we need to figure this out. I feel like I'm gonna have to just end up buying a package, which I do not want to do, but I'm gonna have to just buy a package from the post office to put these in because I don't have anything else to return them. Maybe I can find the same bag that they came in and return it, but hopefully the post office takes it like that because I'm just trying to return these items. I don't need to keep them if I'm not gonna wear them. And I just feel like I don't know anybody that is gonna wear this either. Well, they might the shoes. The top, probably not. Probably. I figured it out. This is what, I just used the old packaging that all the clothes came in and just like re-taped it with packing tape. Because I'm assuming USPS takes any type of packaging as long as the return label's on it. So this should be fine. I'll just put the label on this side and hope for the best. I better get my damn return because I don't got time. I don't got time for none of this. I'll get on here real quick to say this is my first time ever coming to the post office near me and it was not as packed. Now I say that as a bunch of cars are pulling in now. But I mean, in and out, that's it. That's all I needed because there was no line when I walked in. And it was good, even though all I had to do was drop off a package. But still, like, this is a one-time thing because post offices get busy. And it's 1 p.m. I mean, a lot of people are still at work. It's Friday. But still, I'm very surprised by this. I'm very surprised by this. So I am back home from doing my small little errands. So I dropped off the package at the post office, which I told y'all earlier. I was surprised that it was empty because it gets packed over there. It makes me just not want to step inside. Especially because for whatever reason, the doors at my post office are heavy. I'm a scrawny little thing. So I don't lift weights. And getting in those doors are ridiculous. And of course, it's like, I think it was like 1 female in front of me and another female walking in at the same time. And we were struggling trying to get that door open. And it was like one of those doors that are like automatic, but they were heavy. I don't know why. I don't know what made them choose those doors. But anyways, so I did the dropped off by package for the post office. So hopefully that return kicks in soon, which it probably won't, but sooner than what they expect. And then I went to Target, as y'all saw, and I'm proud of myself because I only got 2 things. And it's the thing that I needed to get. which was just really dog treats for my pup, and then some socks. So yeah, I feel like it's been a successful Target run without me buying more stuff. I did see this spray. I didn't show you on the video because if I showed you on the video, I would have just purchased it. There was like this yoga mat spray. Mind you, I don't do yoga that often. I don't exercise that often. I want to, but I don't. And I'm not going to get something where I put my mind to it, but then I end up not using it because then it's a waste of money. So I was like, when I get back into my groove of motivating myself to go to the gym more often and go to yoga classes like outside since the weather has been nice, and just working out in general, then I would get that yoga mat spray. But until now, it's gonna stay in that little Target dollar section because I was like, nope, let me not. I probably shouldn't have turned at all to look in that section, but I did. But I have restraint. And that takes a lot because us females, we know we don't have a lot of restraint when it comes to that dollar section in Target. So yes, very proud of myself. So I bought these adjustable command strips strictly for hanging like my hats up. So my hats like this that has like the little strap in the back. What are these called? I don't know why it's taking me. They're not snapbacks because clearly this doesn't snap, but hats like these. And I did this in my old apartment, but I would put it on the wall and I would just hang them. So I would just have my hats there so I can just grab it and go when having a bad hair day or just want to wear a hat today. So I'm thinking this wall. Another wall I had in mind was like there's like a nook in my closet that I might put the hats there, but I'm not too sure on that. Only because once me and my husband declutter, why is this getting blurry? Once me and my husband declutter that area, then his shoes are probably gonna go there in like the clear boxes that you see everybody's having. So I'm thinking this area should be good. But I gotta ask him for his opinion. Well, actually no, because he probably won't even know. But yeah, I'm thinking this wall. So I might just set that up right here and then show you guys the finish. So this is how it looks so far. I'm short, so that's how I put it. But I might put like either a third hat next to that, or put them above. So this is the final product of that wall. So I just ended up doing like 3 hats to each row. I realize I have a lot of black hats and then like a random green and jean one. But I feel like I have more hats in my closet. They're just hidden and all that stuff, which I'll get to eventually. And then I can probably fit more at the top once I find them, or put a little bit more at the bottom, but not too low because I don't want it to hit this dresser. But yeah, that's my little hat wall. So I have been gone for a while, so I just thought I'll give y'all a little update as to why. There's just been a lot of events and everything going on in my life that I just needed to put my full focus on that, like I discussed earlier. One of those events was me and my husband finally had our big wedding. So like, I wouldn't say like all couples in the pandemic, but we were one of those couples that got married during the pandemic in June of 2020. And then we finally had our big ceremony reception. It was more so like a vow renewal on June 6th of this year. So that took up a lot of our time because it was getting down to the wire. I needed to focus in on it. And I was already getting overwhelmed with all the stuff that was going on with planning for a wedding. I know me, I'm extremely bougie and girly girl. And I like big weddings. Not saying you have to be that to want a big wedding, but I personally myself always wanted a big wedding. I thought about it for most of my life, even though for the longest time I never thought I would get married. Not because I think I'm like ugly or something, but like just a lot of layers that you have to, I wouldn't even say get through. It's just, I had a lot of doubt in myself, so to speak. Whenever my friends were in relationships, I was always single. Mostly for the most part, like, I wouldn't even say I'm picky. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it as well. But either way, we had our big ceremony and reception. We loved it. So I'll insert like a little picture from like the wedding and stuff, because we had great photographers, videographers. My bouquet, I loved. It was huge, but I loved it. So besides the wedding, the other event that I had in my life is I joined a sorority. The paraphernalia, because this is a big deal. So I joined, as you can see, I'm a legacy because I have cousins and siblings that are a part of this organization as well. So I crossed over to Iota Land and I joined Iota Phi Lambda. This is a gift from one of my bigs. I've got a box full of gifts because if you join a sorority or fraternity, you know all the stuff that other sorors give to you once you cross, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man. And it's basically saying like, girl, you made it and everything else. Let me take this hat off because it's actually squeezing my head. And now that I'm thinking about it, y'all saw how I put up my hats on that wall. I completely forgot about this hat. So I'll probably either put that at the very top or the bottom. But either way, this is so cute. I love this. And then I also got this from my younger sister, and she calls her twin, but she's basically our twin. She's family. Okay, Lexa, you family. And they made this cup for me because I love a good cup. And this was my line number. So I joined Iota Phi Lambda sorority on July 18th, 2021. That's when we crossed over. And not only as like new members, but as charter members of that, because they started a new chapter within the organization. So it was very much a big deal. Everybody was so excited for us. I was excited for myself because, you know, it gets stressful, but that was another reason I had to kind of just like take a pause on YouTube and making videos. Not really like the recording part is hard, but when it gets to editing, and everybody that has a YouTube, you know, the editing takes up most of the time because you want to get it, you want your vision to show out perfectly. So I just need to take a break for them because I didn't want to get overwhelmed. I'm very excited about joining that. And now that I'm thinking about it, let me drink some of this water. All right. It wasn't too much to like an update on what's been going on, but yes, that's mostly it. Like having the big wedding. So now I don't have to think too much on getting that perfect. It's now focusing on other things, like purchasing a house because we're saving up for that, and joining Iota Phi Lambda sorority, and just being in the right mental health space, trying to get a good flow of like work and recording and being able to have that time to edit videos and put out something perfect for you guys. I do have ideas in my head. Like I have a bunch of content and video ideas that I wrote down on paper that I have in my head. So you'll see a lot more videos, hopefully more frequently. I'm planning on doing more of that so I can now put my focus on this because this makes me happy. But other than that, I'm just about to finish. I'm probably gonna watch more YouTube videos of other YouTubers because I like the content they bring out, but I also have different content I want to put out as well. And I also need to catch up on shows. Oh, and another update, because I know I talked about this, I believe, in my last video, which was months ago. Y'all, I never finished this book. Sister, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling this one. Like, I've gotten to that, like, read that much, still have a lot to go. It's just not grabbing me like the other books did. And it's probably because if you read this book, you know why. Because if you see other videos, it's actually the videos I've seen the most, a lot of people did not like it. But again, I'm trying to get out of the habit of starting things and not finishing them. So I'm going to finish it because maybe it will change my mind. it's just hard to keep up right now with it, because one minute you're just like, okay, well, is something going to change? Like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen in winter? Like, what's going on? What are we doing here? What's the whole premise of this book? And it's pretty much like in the title what the premise of the book is, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna try and finish it because I have another coworker. She's been asking me how it's been. I'm like, I'm really eager to finish it. So we'll see. We'll see. So for the most part, I'm gonna still just watch TV. And then I'll find myself, maybe when I'm going to sleep, I read a book. Not because I always fall asleep reading books, but it's better than staring at my screen before going to sleep. So I'll probably do that. But yeah, that's pretty much for my little update. Well, it's not even morning, it's afternoon. So y'all saw I had tea earlier, and then I did have breakfast as well, but we didn't start on the closet yet. It is like, I think it's already 1 p.m. We we got sucked into this show on HBO Max called F-Boy Island, and it's very entertaining. So they put out 3 new episodes, and we were trying to just watch one. But then they have these cliffhangers that you're like, okay, well, we need to see how this goes. So the time just flew by. But we are now going to start on this closet clear out to show y'all the before. And hopefully we can finish it today. At least get most of it done so we can send some of the stuff to like Goodwill or just donate the clothes we're getting rid of. And finally get to start organizing that because it's a monster. All right, but let me show y'all this closet. As y'all can see, this is one hot mess. Of course, I'm not the type to put my clothes color coordinated. I like to know where everything is, so it's organized that I can find everything. But I got shoes underneath there. I need to clear out. I need to get rid of this little stand here. It's just holding like Crocs and slides that I have, and then the rest back there have no shoes in them. Need to organize all that. And then this is just a hot mess. I think we just thrown everything in. But this is the nook I was talking about that I was going to put my hats near. But those like clear boxes you can get off of Amazon will fit perfectly here. And that's where I kind of want to put all the shoes, and they just tower up like that instead of having them like on the shelves. And oh my God, it's just terrible. Look at that mannequin head. Like, what? Oh, Lord. Yeah, but there's a lot of clothes in here that I just have not worn. This is like all my side. And then this is all my husband's. And then we have shoes just scattered all over the place. So yeah, this is what we're tackling today.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else does me like you do. That's why I don't mind spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Finally finished. We didn't get to top shelves, but this is all organized, all of his stuff. And then we have so many hangers. We got hangers up there, hangers down here, bottom, this here. I organized my purses up here. We're not gonna get to that other side because I won't get to that another day. Once I figure out how to organize it. And then behind the door, all that room until we get the boxes. So that was a pretty good day. And it is now 3:02. So it took about 2 hours. Mostly on my part, it took my husband 30 minutes. But I'm glad he was here because if he wasn't, I definitely would have held on to more stuff that I have not worn in a while. And of course, I know where everything is. So I have my hoodies, scrubs, blazers. Then it's like 2-piece sets, which is like 3 of them. I have rompers and jumpsuits, dresses, like from sundresses to more business casual to like super dressy. And then robes down here. It's like loungewear, sweatpants, pants in general. Those are like 2 cover-ups, and then scarves. So yeah, I sound like I'm out of breath because I wanted to take a break, but I was like, no, I need to tackle this today. So yeah, I am happy. And of course, shoes underneath until I figure out where to do everything. I just now need to vacuum out this area. And yeah, shout out to us. And it's happy I can open the door now.